Yowza, for the last time in 2013, and what a year it was. We had our usual disasters that, happen every year. There were floods and fires and famines, a couple of volcanoes, and of course, war. We're now over a decade in Afghanistan. We just left Iraq and they're back to killing each other with suicide bombers. Egypt overthrew their government and the war in Syria continues. The big news, of course, wasn't news to anybody who lived through the 60s. The government is spying on us and lying to us. They're gathering our emails and our phone calls. We're being patted down at the airports. All of our information on the web is collected by governments and corporations in order to manipulate us. All of this done, of course, in the hope of being safe. Yet, it couldn't stop two Chechnyan yahoos from putting 2 bombs in the Boston Marathon, could it? Edward Snowden is either a traitor or a whistleblower, but he did confirm what we have suspected all along. There is no safe place. Because even if you're loaded with guns and your house is a bunker, the universe reminds us that it will drop a rock on us whenever it wants to. That big fireball in the Russian skies pretty much reminded us of that. A pope resigned for the first time in 500 years, and a new one took his place. He was a former bouncer who took the name Francis, and he immediately started speaking just like the little baby Jesus, telling people, hey, let God judge the gay people, and the rich corporations and the rich people, they need to be doing a little more to help out with their profits, causing, of course, the rich and the righteous to label him a socialist. The elements of the left and right were really working overtime this year to cause chaos, which is actually fairly easy to do when your voice box is located in your rectum. Paula Dean's goose got cooked by some comments that we really shouldn't have been surprised by. I mean, it's an old woman from Georgia. She's going to say crazy things. Just an errant comment here in the 21st century or some kind of tweet can ruin your life thanks to the PC police that demand tolerance for only the things they believe. George Zimmerman divided an already divided country even further. We now believe that if we see 60 seconds of TV, we know the whole truth and it allows us to have such a firm grasp on it that the facts don't matter. And we lost a lot of good folks this year. Alvin Lee, guitarist for 10 Years After, Margaret Thatcher, Jonathan Winters, Elmore Leonard, George Jones, James Gandolfini, J.J. Cale, Tom Clancy, Lou Reed, Nelson Mandela, Paul Walker, and many, many more. Yet, Kanye West and the Kardashians still draw breath and take up space on the planet. Let's face it, it was a year that worked us over like a proctologist with Parkinson's. And just this week, scientists say the whole universe may be a hologram. But through it all, we had babies, we found love, we lost loved ones, and we just all continued on with our lives. And now that we're getting ready for 2014, I am sure we haven't even seen things as strange as it's going to get next year. It could be the year the aliens return if you watch the History Channel. And how can we make sure it's a good one? Why, pretty much only by living the way a Christian nation is supposed to be, but we all know that'll happen when giant pink pigs fly lazy figure eights over a frozen hell. So all we can do is do the best we can. Enjoy our friends, try not to be pricks any more than we have to, and enjoy our time off. And time off is where we got to go right now. There's just 18 days left in this year. This is one of your last chances to make this year memorable for you. So let's get to picking out and porking out and to freaking out, for this second weekend of December is here. Gonna have a bad storm this weekend. Gather your essentials, all the munchies, tequila, and ice you need, because you gotta Wigout.